What's up, everybody? Dr. Josh here, and today we are going to talk about a skill that I think can help get you through those tougher moments in your contest preparation, or if you are just doing a bit of dieting. And since we are on the back of the first ever OCB Mind Muscle Classic, I'm going to take you through how I applied this skill whenever I was facing my harder moments in trying to promote this bodybuilding show. So stick around if you want a skill that is going to help you combat negative thoughts and feelings during your contest preparation, and hit the subscribe button if you're interested in anything bodybuilding psychology related. All right, let's get to it. All right, so first off, when is this skill going to be useful? So you are dieting for your bodybuilding competition. If you ever dieted before, you know the deeper and deeper you get into contest prep or the deeper you get into a diet, you're not going to think as clearly as you did in the beginning of your dieting phase. As you begin to cut calories, as you begin to cut weight, your energy levels may begin to dip, and that is going to be accompanied by some negative thoughts. And those negative thoughts could include, I want to quit, I can't do this, is this even worth it, and so on and so forth. It's going to be different for everybody. So what is one way we can begin to combat these negative thinkings? Because whenever you, let's jump back to the cognitive model. So in cognitive behavioral therapy, we have thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Thoughts can drive feelings can drive behaviors, and they can all drive each other. So what we are going to try and do is we are going to try and combat these negative cognitions with the practice of gratitude. So let me just clarify, gratitude isn't anything like toxic positivity. Gratitude is noticing the good things on purpose. Gratitude is also going to be, let's use a metaphor here, it's going to be zooming out of your current situation and appreciating the broader picture. So for example, for me, when I was putting together the Mind Muscle Classic, I would get sort of absorbed into the minutia. What was the order of operations for the show? Did the judges have everything they needed? Did they have all their score sheets? What was the competitor experience going to be like? What did I need to tell my photographer? How was I going to talk to the lighting technician, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, to set up the show? And with all those thoughts sort of going in my head, sometimes the thoughts weren't so positive. Sometimes they were negative. Sometimes I just felt overwhelmed at just the amount of things that I was just trying to sort of work through. So whenever I began to feel overwhelmed, I had to shift my mindset from one of overwhelm to one of appreciation, because I don't have to do this, I get to do this. Now again, so why does this matter for you? Well, prep shrinks your world. It's going to shrink your meals, your meal timing. It's going to shrink your focus onto your training. It's going to shrink your focus onto your posing. It's going to shrink your focus onto this one objective goal that you are trying to get to. Now, that's great for achieving that goal. However, it is going to block out some of the good things that are occurring in your life, and it is going to keep you from recognizing the positive aspects of what's going on around you. Similarly, research does point to the fact that practicing gratitude is going to increase resilience, improve sleep, and enhance mood. And that's one of the bigger takeaways here. So practicing gratitude isn't just something that is going to help you with negative thoughts. It's going to help your overall performance while you are engaging in this contest preparation. All right, so how do we begin practicing gratitude? And I highly recommend you start doing this in your off season and continue it into your contest preparation. And it's not going to take that much time at all. I would highly recommend keeping a journal next to your bed so that you can either journal immediately upon waking or journal right before you go to sleep. Now, you're going to want to journal at least 3 things. You could journal more than 3 things, but starting with 3 is okay. And I would start doing this once a week. If you find that you enjoy the practice, start doing it multiple times a week, maybe 3 times a week, maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Maybe you even get to the point where you just journal these things, these 3 things that you're grateful for, at the end of every day or at the beginning of every day. And remember the purpose of all this. By reminding yourself of the things that you are grateful for, it's going to allow you to zoom out of the contest prep whenever these negative thoughts drive negative feelings, which in turn may help you zoom out of the negativity and refocus on the positive. For example, here are the 3 things that I'm thankful for in the past week that have helped me out whenever I was feeling either negative or I was feeling overwhelmed trying to put together this first ever OCB Mind Muscle Classic. I reminded myself that I was thankful for all the judges and all my colleagues who came to help whenever I had asked. I'm also thankful to all the wonderful sponsors who provided shirts, to all the athletes who provided supplements to all of our winners, and to 3DMJ who provided a lifetime membership to their Vault series. And lastly, I'm thankful to all the competitors who took a chance on the OCB Mind Muscle Classic. I'm so grateful that you gave me the opportunity to give you the stage to transition from the mundane to the sacred. And I hope it was a great experience for you. And if it was, I hope to see you again. Honestly, I hope all of you win your pro cards, but if you don't, come back, step on that stage, spend another afternoon with me, because I really enjoyed myself and I look forward to putting on the show for years to come. Alrighty, folks, remember, contest preparation will drain you, not only physically, but mentally. Whenever you start ruminating on things, whenever the negative chatter just starts accumulating in your mind, remember, we have to zoom out. And a great way to do that is to practice gratitude with a journaling practice. And the best way to set yourself up for that is to get a journal and set it next to your bed. Remember, either do it right when you wake up or right before you go to sleep. 3 things that you are grateful for, and hopefully that will zoom you out of the negativity and help you move forward in your contest preparation. And if you like this episode, hit subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one for another mental skill or something bodybuilding related. See you there.